Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Southridge's Corey Hunefeld will represent the Raiders in the first ever girls wrestling state finals when she hits the mat at the Fairgrounds Coliseum tomorrow. Hunefeld finished third at the regional last week in Mooresville. She reflects on making history.
I'm really excited. I never thought I could make it there, like in general, and then I did, and it was great, so that's cool.
How was your season so far as you lead up to the state?
It started off a little rough, but I kept getting better and better and stronger, and I had more stamina throughout the year, and it just got a lot better.
When you enter a match, what's your philosophy? You get ready to wrestle. What's your strategy?
My coach always says to go in there and, what do you say? He's always like, go in there not to get pinned. Like that shouldn't be your mindset, but go in there to win. Like for you to just be your best and win.
How did you start off wrestling?
I started off in 7th grade, but the girls' team is just starting up, so it was like I was starting with everybody else, really.
What's it going to be like when you hit the mat at the fairgrounds, knowing that you're the first ever girl from Southridge to wrestle in the state finals, in the very first state finals?
It's going to be a big moment. I'm really excited. It's so surreal that I even made it there, so it's going to be great.
Trey Kaufman-Wren scored 19 to help number 17 Purdue dig itself out of an early hole. They come back for a 69-58 win over Washington out in Seattle last night. The Boilermakers were trailing by 10 late in the first half, down by 8 at the break, but opened the second period, or half, on an 11-2 surge. Storm back in front. Braden Smith had 17 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. Caleb First had a career-high 15 for Purdue, and Fletcher Lawyer chipped in with 12. Boilermakers stay out west. They play at Oregon on Saturday. Coming up tonight, Lindenwood at USI. Lipscomb will travel to Bellarmine. Just underway at the Simon Scott Assembly Hall up in Bloomington, Indiana, women's basketball hosting Illinois again at the Simon Scott. The Pacers hoping to bounce back from their recent loss to Cleveland after falling to the Cavaliers on their home floor the other night. The Pacers visiting the Pistons at Little Caesars Arena. The Pacers check into tonight's game at 22-19. They play tonight in Detroit before returning back home on the weekend at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Also coming up in sports, college football will take center stage on Monday. Ohio State and Notre Dame continue to get ready for the national title game down in Atlanta. Meanwhile, the Colts are heading back overseas in the 2025 regular season. The NFL announced Wednesday that the Colts have been designated as the home team for next season's regular season game in Berlin. Indianapolis's opponent and date of that Berlin game will be announced at a later date by the National Football League. Stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.